So, about this MIP axle. Welcome to a new day on the Daily Random Vlog, everybody. How's it going? Random Andrew here, yours truly. If you've been paying attention and watching in the last few vlogs, you know that I have been having some summit issues. Largely some summit issues. First it was the servo going. Before that, I've been having problems with snapping axles, twisting them, collapsing them, flattening them, whatever. So, while dealing with the servo problem, I ordered myself some MIP axles. The spline CVD. Pretty much what you'd throw in a Summit or a Revo, or anything that you want to replace those cheap braking plastic axles. The Summit, it's only a brushed motor, but it's a big brushed. It's a 775 sized motor. It's a bit larger than what you'll find in a 10 scale. Even though the Summit's supposed to be 10 scale, it's more like a monster truck in the 10 scale realm. Now, I got those axles in amongst dealing with that faulty servos issue, and the servo's fine, servo's good, so let's just not mention that servo anymore. That was a problem solved. The axle, this guy, snapped during a run yesterday. Their first official run out. Like, I went up the street before and had that servo, I mentioned it again, burn out. So that was their unofficial first run. It lasted maybe 5 minutes, and then the servo died. So I came home, and then yesterday we went out, and I wanted to really put these to the test, and that piece broke. And I was upset, and it sounded like I was really cheesed off towards MIP, and I kind of was. I mean, you don't put out 130 some odd dollars as Canadian funds, remember, for a full set of axles, so 4 axles, and have one break on the first run. I was disappointed, but I wasn't like rude or anything about it. I thought I handled it pretty good. You know, as upset as I was, being upset doesn't fix it. So I got home and I messaged MIP, and I'll tell you, this is what I got back. Same day, no less. Firstly, I emailed them, pretty much just telling them, explaining the scenario. I included all the information that you need to send in so they can help get you taken care of. I wasn't getting an immediate response back, forgetting it was Sunday and it was later towards the end of the evening. I figured, okay, well, I'll just throw something on their Facebook page and message them through Facebook, and I know I'll get a response. By midnight, I did get a response. Sunday, on approaching midnight, I actually got a response. So, like, these guys are... That goes to show that they want to take care of the problem. They want to get this fixed. So, here's what I sent. The first message was, "Hi, I just recently bought 2 sets of MIP spline CVDs for a Summit and busted a stub on the first run out. Email's been sent with all the required info. This shouldn't have happened on the first run, but it did." Message I got back: "Hello Andrew, once I get in tomorrow to create the replacement," in other words, probably making the shipping, putting that together, "as quickly as possible. No, this should not have happened at all. So it's much appreciated. I figured it must have been a defective part to go so quick." And here is the big important part, okay? So if you've been having problems with MIP axles, the only reason to continue having that problem is because you haven't told them, you haven't contacted them. They are aware that there's problematic axles out there, and they are busting butt to take care of all this problem. They are the #1 axle company when it comes to upgraded axles. So, says, yeah, we ran into a really small batch of incorrectly heat-treated parts. We were able to get a hold of them before they went out, but some slipped through. So there must have been it must have been a pretty big issue, you know. We are getting everyone taken care of on a case-by-case basis. So this means if you've had an MIP axle break or snap, you need to go on their page, get their contact information, the support at MIP Online or something like that. You'll find it on the very bottom of their page, any one of their pages, because there's many pages to their site, but it's always at the bottom of their site. Yes, that's a mouse. I will be sending 4 new ones once I get in tomorrow. I assure you these axles can handle anything you throw at them. That's what I like to hear. So I said, understandable, these things can happen, and I mentioned indestructible was the word, more the word I heard used describing them. Sorry, bad English today. So that's why I went with MIP, you know, because everybody said they're the indestructible axle. Don't waste your time with anything else. Go MIP. So I did. And I said, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I mentioned that my contact through the email was Random Andrew rather than my real name, Andrew Blank. No, my last name's not Blank. The funny thing is, he said the funny thing is, I just ran these axles in a brushless E-Revo on 6S, competing in a Proline monster truck, Truckapalooza. That sounds like a lot of fun. Truckapalooza. This weekend, and beat the crap out of them strong axles, and really put the power to the ground. We will get you taken care of. That is awesome. So thank you, MIP. And again, if you guys are having any kind of problem with MIP axles, get a hold of them. You got the internet. You're watching this. So take that MIP axle that you have, your receipt that you got online, or when you bought them in a store, some kind of proof of purchase. They need the kit number. So on all the packages for MIP, right, these guys, the lids, the tops for them, there'll be a kit number. Yeah, right before the actual part name. Sorry if you guys can't see that, but you'll see it on there. You'll see it on there. And all your contact information, your phone number, your address, you know, the basics. Get a hold of them. There's no reason to sit on broken axles when you got a company, a very reputable company, that's trying to take care of these on a case-by-case basis, but they don't know if your axle's broke if you don't tell them. Okay, first up, it's been rainy the last few days. We know there's mud out there, and I promised you guys some mud bogging. Look at these hairy tires, right? Extra traction, I suppose. So first things first, we're going to throw the batteries in Clifford. I don't have those battery stops like other people do. I'm not special. So, my batteries don't move around while they're in there anyhow. Not a big deal. I always tuck those little balance plugs in. I wish there was some kind of little cap, silicone cover you could put on them just to reassure that moisture will stay out of those ends. There. Now whenever I plug mine in, because I've got that fan sitting inside the body, I always make sure that my battery leads go over the motor leads to help hold those wires down. Ooh, did you hear that? Won't be needing to run lights at all today because, well, it's daytime. Let's do a quick test. Make sure everything's good. It's on the bench, so I guess it's a bench test, right? Yeah, that wasn't really supposed to be funny. This battery should still have lots of life. I don't need to charge it or nothing. So, let's go get muddy. There's something else I kind of wanted to bring up too. It's music on YouTube. The way that certain vloggers use it, and the way that some people think it should be used. Okay, when you're recording a vlog, at least to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but a vlog is your own creation. It is a video log of your day. So, however you decide to use your music, be it tasteful, nothing offensive, and at least somewhat coordinated with what's going on in the video, it really shouldn't matter how you use your music. And that brings me to the other topic, other than why you use it or how you use it, what music you use. I've been using a lot of audio library from YouTube. Josh the Explorer, shout out to Josh the Explorer. Thank you for that heads up on another whole complete section of music, royalty free, copyright free, which means I can use it, anybody can use it, without having to pay homage, royalty fees, or anything to the creator. They've just made this music because they want to help people get more royalty free music. They want people to have access to music without the worry of legal obligations and all that extra little fine print detail. There's a lot of music out there in the world that is copyrighted. How's that song go? Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I have always wanted to use just the intro beat from that mixed to the background of something, but I can only use 30 seconds of it. So if I want to use it, I'm going to have to edit the song myself just to loop that beginning. I think it's You know how you got a 4/4 beat? I think it's 4 bars of music, and then you just loop it. But you have to go into a program, edit it, and yeah. It's extra work, but there is ways around copyrighted music. There is. There's also Audacity. But that's perhaps better suited if I want to do a vlog based on showing people how to use music. But I'm not here to show you guys how to use music in your videos, because that's up to you. It's your creation. You use it how you want to use it. Just keep it tasteful, that's all. Let's go mudding. Okay, down at the big open lot. I don't even know what you call it. That's Fairview Bridge down there. That's Talbot Street over there. Briarwood right over there. Big mud puddles right over here. This is what we're looking for. Now, I know it involves a pretty heavy cleanup afterwards, but you know, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. A nice slow roll through. Oh yeah. Those puddles were waiting for us. Perfect. Okay, we'll switch over to the other camera so it's a little easier to do, and we'll get some nice mudslinging session going on. Oh no, I'm just doing a couple of slow pass-throughs right now. Testing the waters. So already the problem I'm running into is this mud is not sticking. And we'll try this little run out. I have yet to hit it yet, but the mud just doesn't want to seem to stick. Still not gooey enough. Alright, we keep looking. Oh. We will find the gooey mud. Oh yes, we will find that gooey mud. It's out here somewhere. How about these guys right here? Let's try them. Still not gooey enough. Next patch. And you'd think there'd be some kind of gooey mud in here. Let's find out. Aha! We actually got stuck. This is where it would really, really help to have the diffs locked. Hang on, I gotta put the camera down and I'm gonna try and get us out of here. But we're gonna have to walk around first. Right here, that looks like a good spot for you guys. Still not gooey, but it's a drippy situation. So yes, things are going to need a right thorough cleanup tonight. But last time I was able to find gooey mud. It was right in this area here. Oh, that was a deep one. Kind of disappointed that I haven't found any super gooey mud yet. I know the truck's taken on so much extra water, probably just in the tires, that the slipper's now slipping. Which is probably good. I'd rather have the slipper clutch slip than break anything. I don't even see any real mud down in this area here. I'm sure if we went down and looked, yeah, I think we're gonna anyway. Way deeper than I was expecting that to be. Really didn't end up finding any really slick mud, stuff that I could fling and get stuck to the truck. But I'm finding lots of wet areas and tough areas to challenge the truck, like challenge Clifford. See him sitting over there? One hand on the steering, because I'm filming. Come on, you're not going to let a couple of weeds stop you, are you, Clifford? I've got the diffs on now, so my turning radius, when the throttle is, into it, is greatly diminished. But he's doing pretty good, like, considering all the problems the last few days, I'd say he's doing great. See the water spraying up out of the tires? Yeah, those tires really do pick up and hold a lot of water, and that's, I guess, why I got these tires from Hef. He pre-drilled some holes certain distances around the tire, and it lets the water come out. Otherwise, you really, with that big a tire, that much water in it, you can really notice when it starts picking up on the water. Sorry, my speaking sounds half coordinated, but I'm concentrating. No gushy mud though, and that's kind of disappointing. That's the whole reason I sent over here. Oh well, still had fun. Like, you look at this stuff, you think it's a little bit gushy, right? Not really. I don't know, it's like it's packed mud. Okay, we'll make our way back. Disappointed, no gushy mud, but I had fun, so I'm not really disappointed, am I? And you watch this hill right here? Like it's not even there. You know what? Who needs steering? Just go right through it all. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, I think I'm going to head around back to the house though. Didn't find any gushy mud. A little bit disappointed in that, but oh well. Back to the house. Made her back home. Time for a quick rinse. And then we'll take it upstairs and have a look for how those axles held out. I'm surprised the plastic one held out. Usually when you're driving that rough, stock equipment kind of doesn't hold up. But then again, it does. It has in the past. It's unpredictable. Simply unpredictable. Yeah, all clean. I'll show you guys what I mean about that water that stays in the tires until you run it. It's like rooster tails coming up out of each tire. Not 100% clean, but it's clean enough that I can bring it indoors. So yeah, another good, successful wet run. Not near as muddy as it should have been, but hey, you work with what you got. Clifford has been sprayed down with a water dispersant agent so that nothing will begin to rust or, you know, it's just a good thing to do, you know. I'm a little short on words today. For me, the afternoon just didn't really go as good as the earlier part of the day. But hey, tomorrow's another day. Maybe things will be better. Hearing from MIP, knowing that they're going to replace those axle stub ends is freaking awesome. And I'm telling you, if you're having a problem with your MIP axles, if they're breaking prematurely, if they're breaking in a spot where they just really shouldn't break, get a hold of them. Shoot them a message. It's only an email away, or even with social media, a Facebook message away. I mean, I messaged them probably about 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and they were back a hold of me by midnight, on a Sunday no less. So there's no reason, if you didn't do something dumb, you know, and it just broke prematurely, get a hold of MIP. I'm still kind of in shock that they responded that quick, and they're going to take care of this problem right away. Very cool. But the end of the evening, I've had my shower, I've edited most of the vlog, and I am ready to call it quits for the day. Not for good, just for the day. A lot of times, you know, Life can be hard. It make you feel like you want to call it quits. A lot of the times in my life, just because of the circumstances involved, I do feel like I want to call it quits just about every day. But you know what? I get thinking positive. I put myself in a positive frame of mind. I think about something that makes me happy or something that gets me excited, and I focus on that, because if you focus on what's giving you the problems in life, it won't be a very fun one, would it? Now, that being said, I think I'm just going to end the vlog right here because I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So, thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all your support each and every way, each and every day. Think positive, stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Good night. Vlog over.